Hello everyone and welcome back to the Weekend Slice and welcome back to Wolfenstein The New Order. We're breaking out of prison. We found Fergus, we're killing Nazis and we're breaking out of prison. Oh yeah, and we also found this really badass shotgun. And I died, like, just as the video started. Yeah, I got a little bit too cocky with that shotgun, it seems. Let's be a little bit more careful this time. Yeah, you got it, man. Thing's a beast. Empty? How dare you? Okay, something worthy of interest is... we're at the end of this hallway, apparently. Man, this thing really rips them apart. That was freaky. The shotgun.
Well, Blasco, we're almost out of here, so don't be dying or anything.
Shut up, Fergus. I was just trying to say to the nice audience that this shotgun looks like it came right off of the tank.
Cover me. I'll get us a car.
Why am I doing that? Why am I making all the wrong moves?
I've got it started. Blasco way, over here. Right.
Crafty, loyal, tenacious.
Put it over, Blackwell!
Oh.
Shut it, eh? Well, we're getting through here.
I can't believe you made it out of there.
Fergus was like, man.
Do any of you know how to hotwire a car? Oh, good. Please tell me you know where to go.
Hold this. Got eyes all over the city, tracking our every move. If this was nighttime, we'd have more options. The daytime entry to the Chrysler Resistance headquarters is no easy feat. Not that anyone's ever tried one before. Skies are empty for now. Lucky for us. Well, I'd rather die in the fresh air than in that damn prison. Right, you be on the alert now. This is a two-parter. First, we need to hit that blind spot precisely dead on. You in position? Now! Go, go, go! As long as we stay in this here mist, no one will see us. Right, this is the second part. We're jumping. Don't hesitate, just do it. As soon as you hit the water, you're gonna hold your breath and swim after me. Whatever you do, stay under the water. You break the surface, we're all dead. There are Nazis fucking everywhere. Now don't think about it, just jump!
I don't see Nazis fucking. Sure, sure. Let the man with the muscles open the door.
Getting locked up in that prison for the last 3 months. You're not supposed to be a grave in front of that house. Last time I was here, maybe I just fucking forgot. See, an idiot that I am. Anyway, this is your new home.
William, hold me, I'm freezing.
Max! Oh, Mr. Max.
Put him down, Max. Gently.
Please, Captain. This is Klaus. He's on our side. Used to be a Nazi, but not anymore.
How is this possible? We're in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in plain sight.
It's the last place they would look at.
Will they not hear us?
Best to keep your voice down then, yeah?
Fuck me. B.J. Blazkowicz. I should have known only you would be dumb enough to do a daytime entry.
The lady.
Glad to have you back, Fergus.
Caroline, you're alive.
If you call shitting in a bag living, 3 pulverized vertebrae. You?
Head trauma, 4 inches of cast iron shrapnel right in the conch. Still in there.
Severed colon, septic shock, shattered pelvis.
Memory loss, flashbacks, 14 years in a loony bin.
Good to see you, William. So, what can you do?
What are you doing here?
Pleased to see you too, Tekla.
You're supposed to be dead, Fergus Reed. You've been gone for 3 months. This stupid anomaly. People don't come back from Eisenwald. And you, long since off the books. I've heard stories about you. I was told you died in 1946. It's misinformation, always. You, I don't even know who you are. We're variable. Well, none of this has been accounted for. I will have to revise my whole model. Thank you very much.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder marked Project Whisper, but someone has borrowed it. Klaus, I believe it was. Can you find it and bring it to me, would you please, Captain? Now that you are here, I think we can do great things. Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listen in on these frequencies. Anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can. Here is pen and paper.
Can I use a typewriter?
You know how to type.
Yes. My parents thought I should learn.
Ah, for you to take dictation, prescriptions and such.
Not really. It was useful during my time at the University of London for my doctorate in archaeology. Then the Blitz came and I had to go back home. I was only 16.
Well, Doctor, please assist me in figuring out what these damn Nazis are up to.
Damn! I got a smart girlfriend. Yeah. I'm loving this
You
game,
can
man.
find Klaus on the second floor.
Yes.
You should have the folder for Project Whisper.
Screw Klaus, I'm gonna look around here, man, because this looks... I know what this is. I have no idea what this is, but this whole place looks awesome. That's a freaky can of whatever that is. The tide is turning.
I need that folder, Captain. See if you can find
Yes,
it.
yes, yes,
Project
lady, leave me
Whisper.
alone.
Talk to Klaus.
Max ist so schön die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
McDonald's.
Whoa.
You know about before, going off on you like that. It's a force of habit.
No worries, Johnny Cowboy. It's not the first time it happens.
Yeah, perhaps you should consider removing them tattoos.
I will, in time. I was, as you Americans say, all wet when I got them. And I'm sorry to say it was a very proud moment of my life. I want removing them to be an even prouder moment. No more Nazis, no more tattoos.
So long as you don't get in the way of me killing Nazis, we'll see eye to eye. Caroline's looking for a document folder, Project Whisper.
Ruhige sich, Junge. Max doesn't speak English very well, but he does know Project Whisper. It's a risky business operation. He knows what it'll cost us to pull it out. Max doesn't like violence. He doesn't want to see anyone get hurt. Alles in Ordnung, mein Sohn. Wir werden für dich kämpfen.
Caroline said you borrowed the folder. Do you have it here?
I did take it 2 days ago, but I put it back. Go to the ground floor. The folder should be in the drawer in a desk in her room, where I left it. Make a looky-loo in Caroline's room. The folder should be inside her desk.
Guy's like the big friendly giant. kind-friendly China. I don't know
Must be Max's room.
Oh.
What is Max hiding in there? Is that the Project Whisper folder? Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
Poor guy. In a way, you'd say he's happier than...
This room looks empty. Maybe we could sleep in here. Could use some shut-eye.
Maybe he's happier being sort of out of it. Not aware of all the crap that's going on. Oh, here we go. America surrenders. Washington, December 24th, 1948. Speaking to the American people in the falling snow on Christmas Eve, the President of the United States declared the government's total surrender to the German army. The announcement comes just days after the atomic bomb was dropped on New York. This final act of violence may have saved millions of lives that would have resulted from a land invasion of America, said the German leader in a press statement following the announcement. I applaud the President for taking such a brave decision. After the President's speech, a spectacular show was put on by the invading troops parading down the streets of Washington to the roaring sound of German jet fighters passing by overhead. Even more spectacular were the massive mechanical beasts known as Panzerhunden or armored dogs hulking over the crowds. Japan pushed back, another threat approaches. Chongqing, March 7th, 1948. It was a proud moment for the Republic of China and the People's Liberation Army as the Japanese were pushed back into the Hubei province. Yet from the north, another dark menace approaches us at a swift pace. The German army has overthrown the brave Russian Empire and is now moving towards China. During a rousing speech earlier today, the chairman spoke of his faith in the Chinese people. A unified China cannot be defeated, he said. A unified China cannot be conquered. A unified China will never surrender. Atomic bomb hits America, Paris, December 21st, 1948. The largest bomb ever invented was dropped 13 hours ago on New York City, largely decimating Manhattan and killing over 200,000 people. It is an atomic bomb, said our great leader in a radio broadcast speech to the public. 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. But more than a bomb, this is a warning to the American people. Shanghai, October 25th, 1953. Thanks to the ingenuity of German engineers, the Great Wall of China has been reinforced and upgraded by our benevolent German liberators. Hundreds of powerful German liberators, yeah, so they lost. China lost in front of Germany as well. Hundreds of powerful atomic flak cannons have been installed along the wall, guarding the airspace. Sorry about that. Guarding the airspace from any potential invaders from the Mongolian territories. Elite German troops have also been stationed from one end to the other to guard the border. This is a great act of generosity bestowed by our benevolent liberators, symbolically marking the beginning of a new era of peace in Asia. The liberation of America has begun. Washington, January 7th, 1949. The Honorable German peace troops embarked on a nationwide victory tour this week. The goal of this operation is to liberate the oppressed American people and protect them from dangerous insurgent elements. All remaining American military personnel are advised to stand down and report to the nearest German checkpoint. Once there, they will be issued a labor card assigning them to work on rebuilding the country according to the superior cultural standards of the new regime. Wow. America rises from the ashes. The American spirit rises in the shadow of the mushroom-shaped cloud that was produced by Germany's evil atom bomb when it hit New York. Cells of freedom fighters have assembled across the country and are taking up arms. Through targeted attacks on German VIPs and bombing of crucial military installations, the American resistance is making it very difficult for the invaders to remain in control. Reports claim the German invaders have become so desperate they are shipping elite anti-rebel units from China to prevent the insurrection from spreading. Eyewitness accounts also describe mass executions of civilians as punishment for attacks performed by the freedom fighters. Germany has betrayed us, Rome, October 13th, 1949, and so we must face the bitter truth. We, the Italian people, have been fooled into thinking that our northern ally will be our country's salvation and a collaborator in rebuilding Italy to its former glory. Reports from the north are coming in describing German tanks and infantry turning against our soldiers and attacking our people. Witnesses describe horrible scenes of whole villages burned and plundered. We're now just days away from a complete invasion, and our weak government is incapable of doing anything about it. I advise all Italians not to surrender. Do not bow down to the will of the invaders. Rise and take up arms. Do whatever you can to fight back the tyranny. Rise for freedom. America loses naval supremacy. Tokyo, August 20th, 1946. The Americans are on their knees. Field Marshal Franz Gustav Byers told the gathered reporters during today's press conference. Their superior German submarine fleet, accompanied by its loyal Japanese allies, oh boy, has helped Germany achieve a major victory in the Pacific, with more than half of the American fleet destroyed at the Battle of Light Gulf alone. Damn. Is the terror threat over? Berlin, October 13th, 1960. A strange feeling of serenity comes over me as I walk my morning promenade along Unter den Linden. At first I struggled to understand where this feeling comes from and why I haven't felt it for so long, and then it hits me. For the last 6 months there has been no terrorist activity, no ruthless killing sprees against innocent civilians, no car bombs in peaceful neighborhoods, no suicide attacks on public transports. Has the secret police once and for all won the war against terrorism? Oh man, they actually went and spent a long time on building up the lore and the details. Pretty cool. That's the painting that inspired the Deus Ex trailer. That's really cool. The Human Revolution trailer. Fergus.
Bloody fuck, Blasco, I'm knackered. I haven't seen a real bed in months. Fuck off for a minute so I can sleep, right? Wake me if, let's say, the sky's about to fall or some sort of shite. Fuck it, just go away.
Mold infestation in Berlin, London, May 15, 1953. It's fair to say there's some sort of poetic justice in this. Reports from our resistance friends in Berlin suggest that a new type of mold spore has started infesting structures made out of the super concrete used by the regime. It has started festering in the massive underground ventilation system and is spreading throughout the city. Friends of the resistance, this could be a major advantage to us. The mold seems to grow the stability of the concrete, making it easier to destroy structures that are important to the regime in Berlin. Yep, here's the bathroom.
Well, that seems to be in order.
Yeah. Well, let's do this now, actually.
Dreaming. Strange dreams.
And welcome.
Killing never stops.
Welcome
Till I die.
to the first Wolf 3D game. Yep, this is how first person shooter started out, baby. I'm going to die in old school mode. Come on. This game was full of secrets. Man, I want to go back and finish that thing. Can I? Oh no. But I think... can you finish it? I don't know. I failed. Man, and that was really cool.
Max, I really need you to step aside. Max, bitte. Geht zur Seite. Das ist wichtig.
Max, komm her! Komm mal! Alles in Ordnung. Alles wird gut sein. I'm sorry. I should have known you would have taken it.
There's something there.
Schläfst du? Schlaf, Kindlein, schlaf.
There's a vent somewhere on this floor. This is where she plays games. She's not willing to share with the other guys. Is she? She's like, nah man, I'm playing Doom and not sharing that with anyone. Here we go.
Leave me alone, all right? I don't know you, and I'm not looking to make friends.
I heard you were looking for the Project Whisper folder. It's not here, obviously.
Poor person. Wrapped up around their own thoughts. Look at that. Whatever happened to you must have been really terrible. Oh boy, now there's another thing I can look at. Moscow in flames. March 16th, 1945. The Red Army were forced to retreat last night from Moscow engulfed by flames following a week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire heard throughout the night and well into the early Thursday morning seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. Oh man, as of yet, there are no word on the whereabouts of either Joseph Stalin or his high command.
Jeff, I'm busy. Fuck off.
Shut up.
Jerk.
That's right. Prisoners escape Eisenwald. October 13th, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from Eisenwald prison. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists, and degenerates. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behavior and report anything that may help them track down these individuals. Triumph in the East. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. A statement to a reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said that the victory is not only thanks to our hard-working and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund is a mechanical autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It is the purest form of killing machine, and it will tear the Russians apart limb by limb. Friendly character. The Red Surrender. Moscow, 1946, December 12. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy smiling faces of the victorious German army and the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following their month-long campaign to seize the Russian capital. A campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army, with nightly bomb raids by the German Air Force on the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region. It was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but there are rumors circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Royal Air Force down, but not out. Liverpool, June 25th, 1945. That doesn't match. The paper and the text don't match. Look at the title and look at the date. Anyway, the Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the battle over Liverpool. Though major losses were reported on both sides, the RAF were forced to retreat after losing more than 2/3 of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continue to fight for king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. As Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St. Luke's Church, and I'll be damned if I let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of the RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire, and armed only with a pistol, and killed 4 German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good, boys. Yeah, well... Victory in Asia, Berlin, July 8th, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will of course be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Oh, what? Man, I press escape instead of E. Finally, the British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 21st, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerolf Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realize how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Oh boy. So, like, the next thing that I should do is to give Caroline the dossier, the folder, but that's gonna apparently take me to the next mission, guys, and it's kind of been a long video and I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna leave it here for this one. Stay close to weekendslice.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, share and like the videos, and if you want to get in touch, comment on the videos, and join up on Twitter. Until the next time, guys, stay safe, and I'll see ya.